What's up, gang? Listen, we are back again with another YouTube video, and honestly, I'm so happy that I got my laptop back. It was insane going through that 3 or 4 week process of not having a laptop, gang. But listen, today is the first day of, how are we gonna put this? Today is the first day to change the V-dub oil, gang. We already reached over 3,000 miles. According to Mike, we got to bring it right back to him so that way he can swap the oil out. We can make sure there's no metals and things like that inside the oil pan coming out of the drain, and we're gonna redo the valve lash, because I guess every first or second, I might be wrong on this, but don't quote me. So I guess on the first or second oil change, you always have to redo the valve lash. So he's gonna probably do that this time. Then I have some other concerns, like when I normally fill up the car, and I know this is a normal V-dub situation when it comes to like the old school buggies and stuff like that, I always end up smelling gas, a lot of gas, when I'm filling up the tank, and it's more when I get to, like, I guess you can say more full. So I got some gaskets for that. If not, then we'll have to double back on another video. I have to bring over some tubes. I guess there's a gas kit for this specific reason. They physically named it Bad Gas Smell VW Kit, and it has a whole bunch of different hoses. I didn't order that yet because I want to confirm that it's that. So if it's that and he tells me, hey, you need to change out these hoses, then we'll order that in, and on the next video you'll see me go over there, he'll swap it out, or I might swap it out myself if it's something that is you know, easily accessible. I'm not gonna lie, I do like V-dubs. I am my own mechanic. I work on all my own stuff. But when it comes to certain things and certain cars, I give it to the professionals. Mike's a professional. I don't want to mess up anything on this vintage car. It's a beautiful classic car, and I want it to just keep running, because as of right now, we driving and we making vlogs, gang. So listen up. We're gonna head over to Mike's. We're gonna change the oil. We're gonna talk some stuff. He's gonna tell me if I do need the new hose kit and some other things, and then from there we're gonna keep going, gang. So y'all stay tuned. What's up, gang? So listen, it's a little loud in the car right now. This is how it sounds when you drive this car. There's not really a lot of installation in these kind of cars, but yo, it's raining, gang.
What the hell?
And I'm low-key scared. The only reason why I'm scared, though, I'm not really scared. It's more like I never drove this car in the rain before. And look at my windshield wipers, gang. Oh, they don't even work. Oh, windshield wipers! Hold on, I'm gonna make them work real quick. Let me get some power to them real fast. Look at my windshield wipers, gang.
Oh my god, what is that?
Yeah, so I don't know how good this is gonna be in the rain, but we're about to find out. We're almost at Mike's. We got about 15 minutes to drive. Normally I would stay on the camera and just talk to y'all and stuff like that, give y'all updates on what's going on and all that. But this car is kind of loud, as you can hear. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna catch y'all in a little bit, let y'all know when I get there. Hey, these wipers, man, look. Oh my gosh. Y'all see that? So honestly, I do need to change the motors on these wiper motors. So I mean, I don't know if they're gonna go faster or if this is the speed that they normally had back in the day. But this is kind of crazy. So I'll see y'all in a little bit, gang. I don't know. I'll see y'all in a little bit, gang. What's up, guys? So we just arrived to Mike's headquarters. He put the buggy up. It's on the lift. He is going to do the first oil change since we've been here last, which is gonna be cool. If we have enough time, he might squeeze in the valve lash. If not, that'll be on the next video as well. He's gonna check some things real quick because he has places to go, people to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a famous guy, you know what I'm saying? He has things to do, he has life. He has to go live his life. So he actually squeezed me in on a Monday, which was really, really cool. So, and I appreciate him for that, and I appreciate his wife for allowing him to do that. So at the end of the day, guys, we're gonna get this thing corrected, running smoother than smooth, because it's already running amazing. And we're gonna keep going. Sorry. I have, you know what's crazy? I have all those videos in my camera, but since my computer fried, I couldn't edit half of them. So now that I got my computer back.
Oh my gosh, your computer fried?
Yeah, the motherboard fried. It was crazy. So
how did that happen?
I don't know. I think it's just because of my computer came out 2013 and I had it since. So it's probably that time.
A long time ago?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Computer-wise, that's a long time ago?
I'm guessing so. And plus, I edit on that computer a lot. So maybe just it's being overworked and, you know, stuff like that. So.
Alright. Okay. Well, this is not bad. This looks like it's coming out of the oil pump here.
Okay.
There's no way. Guess some of it could be up in here too. But I'll double check those and just do a drain and fill. You know, well, no, that's right. You got. Yeah, we'll pull that down and take a look. And then we'll see where we're at in time.
Okay. Look at this setting up.
Yeah, you aren't bad. It's not a lot over, but,
Okay.
It doesn't take much. And
Oh,
unless I was there, I just, you know, I can only speculate without being there to see it. So.
Yeah, no, I figured it was just the overfill of the oil. Cause when I seen the smoke, the car drove perfectly fine after it, and I was like, I put too much oil in here.
Well, also, you look at your valve covers, because you could have a drip of oil hit down on your valve cover.
Yeah.
And that'll do it too. Yeah, it looks like you might, and that's probably what it was. You probably dripped off of a valve cover.
Okay.
And since I didn't build this engine, there's not much I can do for all that.
Oh, I have plans for that. You're gonna be the new builder.
Look at this. You see this little jewel right here?
What is that?
Let that start draining out.
Okay.
This is about a 2300 cc. It's got an 82 millimeter crank. This is all CB Performance
Nice.
products, and it is a magnesium case, but it is cut for the larger crankshaft for the longer stroke.
Okay.
But of course, I've got my worst wrench you filming me doing this with, but
It's okay. They're not gonna care. These are people.
well, no, but mechanic will look at that and say, look at that crappy wrench he's using there.
I gave your number out to a couple people.
Yeah, and they're having to wait because the holidays and all.
Yeah.
I told him I might be able to get to them, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Looks like I'm pretty well booked up to the New Year's.
So I have plans. My plans are to have some money put aside for the rebuild. The only thing that I wanted to kind of like see is what gaskets, and we can't see that until we take it apart, right?
Well, it's not so much gasket because you're going to have to buy a gasket set.
Okay.
But it's going to be whether or not you're going to need bearings.
Okay.
Because you have this.
That little play. Yeah.
You know, that's it's not a huge amount, but it's not none. So I don't know what the deal is, whether it's they just replaced the thrust with what came out.
Okay.
Because that's what I'm hearing that a lot of these local shops are doing is whatever came out they just put
right back in. Yeah.
You know, and I just put up my dial indicator because that's what I was doing here. It had 43 thousandths, and now I have the proper shims that go behind the crankshaft to
Stop
see
that
this.
blade.
See this?
Yeah, it's the same plate.
But when you put these shims in behind the flywheel, it won't do that. It's 3 to 5 thousandths
Yeah.
clearance is all, and that's like 20
Okay.
or more. So it's a lot, more than it's supposed to have.
Yeah, it's funny because I'll be on the highway and I'll be driving, and people will pull up next to me and they'll try to pass me. And I'm like, you know, I could definitely keep going. So I mean, I've been driving at like 80 miles per hour though. I'm not gonna lie, because being on I-4 in that little car.
Holy cow! 80.
Yeah.
Yeah. No wonder you got white smoke.
Yeah. Well, I try to keep it under 80. I don't think I'm doing 80. It says 80. I think I'm really doing like 75.
Probably doing 80.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what size front tires you got. So.
Well, when I check on the maps, it says that I'm doing like 71 when it says I'm doing 80.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know if the maps is wrong or if my gauge is off.
Well, in this day and age, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, so.
That's all. I don't deal with any of that computer stuff.
Yeah.
It's all voodoo magic.
So I was driving the other day, and I was just like, okay, this lady's like bumpering me, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm in the middle lane, so I don't know why you can't just go left or right. So then there's a semi truck, and with this car driving near semi trucks, it's insane, gang.
Yeah.
It's like super insane. You feel everything.
Yeah.
So I tried my best to, you know, go around, and I was like, you know what? Now this lady's annoying, so let me speed up. And I sped up, and her face was like, what the heck? This buggy drives that fast? And I was like, yeah, I can go. I just don't like to go all the time, but I can go. But everybody loves the car. It's insane. They're like, yo, it sounds amazing. Oh my gosh. And then that's when there was a couple that followed me down I-4. Like they followed me. And when I pulled in,
the ones that it's got they got a 67
with 100,000 miles on it.
Yeah, with the dads. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've already talked to them, and they, you know, they're going to be scheduled, but I probably won't get the car in before.
Yeah, I literally showed them my YouTube vlog, my blog about you, and they were like, yeah, it's hard to find somebody you can trust. I was like, yeah, trust me. I've been through that, and when I landed with Mike, it just showed me he was the correct person, and I was like, I can physically show you. And she was like, how? And I was like, let me go on my phone real quick. And I showed her the vlog, and I showed her how you set up and do everything, and she was like, yeah, I want to go to him. She heard the car, and she was just like, yeah, this sounds phenomenal. I was like, yeah, he's the man. I don't trust nobody else. Don't trust nobody else at all. But yeah, gang, we're gonna drain the oil, get it all dropped.
Yeah, that's what I forgot to do.
You're good.
I got it.
You're not in it, it's just your hand. The last video I cropped out all your license plates too, so nobody can see them.
Okay, I appreciate
I made
that.
sure that's going. And then, yeah, they're just gonna have your name.
That's
I don't know if
fine.
you want me to put your number.
No,
Okay.
no,
good.
no.
Yeah.
I've already got.
I'm gonna tell them to reach out to me in the comments
That's fine too.
if they need your number.
Yep, and then if it's, you know, if it's all right, then I'll let you know. It's just I'm so
Busy.
covered up.
Yep.
Just unbelievable. I had no idea it was going to be. I didn't know it was going to turn into this. You
Hey,
know?
now you're gonna need to get a shop.
Well, no,
No, I'm just talking.
no,
about
no. I'm just. I'm. You know. I could do that, and then it's work.
Yeah, then it turns to not being something you love. Yeah, that's true.
These are antique cars. There's very few people that understand it. You know, these kids and these shops want to plug in a laptop or, you know, some kind of scanner. You know, the scanner for a Volkswagen, antique Volkswagen, is your brain.
Yeah, because it runs the same exact way as, you know, it's air, fuel, spark.
That's it.
Yeah, literally.
You know, then when you start getting into the details, you got timing, you got this and that, you know, so, but the whole idea is that this is, you know, 100-year-old technology that still goes. And it is a worldwide phenomenon. You know, there is no shortage of people interested in old Volkswagens. Just go to any of the shows. But yeah, that white smoke was
Just too much oil.
coming down. No, it was coming down, just dripping off of that exhaust.
Oh, okay.
A valve cover. You know, and I have. Only thing I can do is put a wrench on there and see if any of them are loose. I'll do that in just a second. I gotta let this drip out some more.
I'm gonna vlog it, but the only thing is that I'm probably gonna take the car from you.
So you're just gonna leave the engine?
Well, yeah, because I'm gonna get the car painted. At the same time. What's up, guys? So remember when I was in the car and I was like, hey, I never drove this car in the rain before? Look outside. It's raining. It is raining. And my windshield wiper motor only works on speed 1. There's only 1 speed. So we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna make it through. But Mike's over here doing his thing, getting everything done, cleaning it all up. And yeah, so enjoy it. But yeah, so that's just what I had in the future.
Right.
So that way we can at least have a build sheet on it, and
You got the right idea.
that'd be cool. So yeah, I'm honestly like, now I'm a V-dub guy. I can say I'm a V-dub guy now, guys. It was Hondas, it was all other cars. Now I'm a V-dub guy, and I'm learning as I go. And I have a great mentor. His name is Mike. He's a great mentor, and he's teaching me a lot of stuff, which is pretty cool. Whatever happened to Hector?
busy today.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, he's still here. He comes here every day.
Nice. But yeah, I'm learning.
Assistant.
I'm learning, guys. So I'm part of the V-Dub crew gang.
And he got to get it. Let me pour this out. I'll be right back. I got a nut in here somewhere. Foot-pounds
Of torque.
right, but what you'll have to do is, I don't care what you do, you know, you'd have to over torque it to get it to where it would be after you warm it up a couple times to double check. But you always want to double check after you drive a little ways, because they will kind of loosen up. Because I will not over torque them, because they'll snap off or they'll strip out. And then I've got to sit here and put Healy coils in to get you back on the road. But if you torque these at the proper specs, after you run it a little bit, you'll get a little bit loose. And then all you're going to do is snug. And that means the gasket is compressed.
Yeah.
Wrench, tighten up the nut, drain nut. Now, if you're not going to run the overhead, you can get away with just a drain and fill.
Okay.
You know, the main thing is they're changing the oil.
Yeah. The oil.
If you have really nasty conditions, or you drove around with your cap off or something like that, then you want to do it. I like to do it on the first one for sure, because then I know when I build an engine that there isn't any components giving me a hard time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I forgot to ask you. So the weird part that I'm having with this is
I don't know if they have seals in here, the proper seals. And I'm not a fan of this full flip.
Okay.
I am not a fan. I have to put it on this one.
Yep.
And I don't like it, because you're putting oil back in the wrong places, and your pumps, you got to plug up your pump so the oil's not going where
It needs to be.
originally was designed to go.
My thing was,
And going in the route it was designed to go in. Woo! Well, I'm glad this fan's cooled it off nice. That's good.
so for some reason,
And I don't like the heat sweat.
oh yeah, too much, yeah. For
What now?
For some reason, when I fill up, I'm getting this gas smell. I checked the gas cap. I changed the
Not
seal.
the gas cap. It's probably one of your vent tubes. What? We pulled your tank.
Yeah.
All right, let me. Is it popped? Is the front popped?
Yeah, it's still open, and it just smells so crazy. So I was gonna try to buy a kit.
One of your vent tubes is probably busted or whatever.
Okay.
If we pulled the tank, we wouldn't have pulled it. Well, no, that's right, because we had to do your. Yeah, you had a bad fuel line. Okay, I'll check the vents. Let me just get this ready to go in.
But yeah, so it was weird because every time I fill up gas, I'm like, dang, this junk smells, and then I come out smelling like gas.
Yeah, you don't need that. No.
And then my throttle. I mean, this is not for today though, but my throttle. That was another weird part. It got stuck on me in the highway one day, and I was like, whoa, I'm still going.
Well, that's these. Yeah, this spring here is way slack. So I'll put that there. I'll put a little more tension on that to help pull that back.
Okay.
That's what this is for, but we might have to put a little bit. Put a drip of oil there too.
Thank you.
not a computer. You're not going through a potentiometer.
Yeah.
This new stuff, you know, what the manufacturers are doing with the automobiles today is it's criminal as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah, sorry. I just wanted to show that tool. That tool look cool. A little oil squirter.
Oh, that's old.
Yeah.
That's why you haven't seen it. It's old. That's almost as old as I am. Okay. Gotta put the oil in first. I don't want to forget that.
So he's almost done with the oil change. Good news, we don't need a valve lash, which is super cool.
Just a second. We'll definitely need to do it next time. Wow, this is already almost empty.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, this is, but you've got enough.
Okay. So I gotta remember to bring a couple of drugs.
Raise, huh? Well, you messing me up, coming in late on your appointment.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was my fault. I woke up a little late. But I did try to, I was gonna make it within an hour. It's just the traffic too. Yeah. Yeah, this looks crazy. It's so crazy to me because it's exactly, well, this is considered your cam.
That's your camshaft, but
Okay.
it's square cut gears,
Mm-hmm.
which is for high performance.
Okay.
But that's a pretty good stroke on the crank,
Yeah.
and it's all set up and ready to roll.
Yeah, it's so, because it's like,
But it's all new, you know, and it's the cam lobes. It's a high lift cam lobe.
yep.
But that's how it works, just like that. And see, the shims go here
Mm-hmm.
to get rid of that. See that thickness?
Yeah.
So see, when you put those in there,
It'll feel it. Yep.
perfect.
Nice. Yeah, it's so much more. It's so much like a Honda motor, but the Honda just don't
Take
have
your
the
earpiece.
Sorry.
I just want to cover this,
Okay.
especially with that moisture.
Yeah, I definitely need you to put your hands on there and get her right, because she's working phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie, driving her,
Well,
she's amazing.
yeah.
Like
well,
she.
the basic automobile is a Volkswagen.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, I've never had one leak. I've gone out and tore the left front wheel off of a Volkswagen and drove it out of the woods.
Oh wow. Yeah, she's strong.
I've had all kinds of things happen to me in the mid-70s of me driving Volkswagens, but I was able to always get it home. You know, I've had to take carburetors apart, fix float bowls and stuff like that out there in the boonies.
Yeah.
You know, it's just part of the deal. So let's look at that fuel real quick. See if we got everything still hooked up.
Woo, guys, it's raining. Look at this. It is raining, guys. So
Yeah, so you owe me oil and you owe me a filter.
yes, sir. Oil filter. I just need to write.
Here's the filter number here if you want to record it.
Okay.
W71 719-5. Got it?
Thank you.
Now, let me get the flashlight and we'll look at see what we got. New stuff.
But yeah, so I don't know what the problem. Oh my gosh, y'all hear that? That rain is coming down. Yee. Oh no.
That's good.
So
Did you fill the tank all the way up?
yeah, I tried to once, and then the guy at Triangle told me not to. He said try to do it halfway so you wouldn't get those.
Well, because see these here, the problem with these hoses right here.
Okay.
Because we didn't change those, so those are still OEM.
Uh-huh.
And what the rubber's gone, so it's just saturated.
Okay.
And you're gonna get the fumes.
So I would have.
We need to loop that
Okay.
and get that out of there. Get some new fuel line, new vapor lines, the 1/4 inch
Okay.
vapor line. Get some new vapor line, and next time you come back, we'll throw some new ones up. Hopefully you'll come when you're supposed to.
No, I will. I promise you. Next time I'll be on time. I will promise you that.
I'll be on
But
time.
other than that, the front end's driving good and everything
Yes,
else.
perfect. It's driving amazing. Yeah.
It's a Volkswagen.
Yep.
You know? Volkswagen. Supposed to drive that way.
Did the transmission come out good?
Which one?
The one that your buddy needed for the
It's in the car.
Oh, it's already there?
Whoops.
Oh.
Wind blew that up. The wind is down.
What's up, guys? So we just got done. Well, we didn't. Mike just got done doing the oil change and checking over some things and updating me on the fuel smell, updating me on my valve lash appointment for the next oil change, which is be oil change number 2, which I will keep you guys updated with as much information. And so I'll keep you guys updated with all of the oil changes and things that we do, so that way you guys can keep up with the buggy. But my next oil change, which is oil change number 2, we're gonna do the valve lash, take care of that, go over some other things, change the actual fuel lines and stuff like that that we need. I think they're the vapor lines. That's the reason why we're getting that smell. So we'll go through all that and we'll call it a day, gang. So we just did our oil change today. I'm actually happy. Stay tuned for the next video, guys. Peace. Okay, guys, we're gonna start it up.